gorgeous little spot to spawn back into. Nestled amongst the books and lanterns, the soft rain outside. I'm done now. I'm done explaining it. We are at the doorstep of the... what's his name? Soul Master? I think it's Soul Master. And some 700 or so Geo are scattered at his feet. Let's try to retrieve those. Will be our primary objective. Maybe defeat him. I mean, that sure would be nice. However, if the last few attempts have been any indication, we'll see how it goes. Just have to remember to get back there first. It's been, 3 hours since I last played at this point. I've forgotten everything. Locked in the recording booth, pretending to be an old fisherman. But I kept it subtle. I tried to refrain from going, "Yar!" too many times. I kept it nice and subtle. You teleported, and you hit me with... Sir! I'm gonna need you to stop being so precognitive for just 1 second, if it's not too much trouble. So much for having full health as we arrive at his doorstep. I mean, so much for arriving at his doorstep. Goodness, I'm so glad that elevator door stopped it, or I would be flat out dead. I want to survive, because if I don't, I will lose my 700 and some. However, there's really no one easily grindable in this area. If I could get past the wizard to the blobs beyond, we'd have something going here, but that just went so poorly on the route in. Hello there, so nice to see you guys in the chat. Just in time to watch me die, I'm sure. Okay, we're at least safe for a moment. How long that's going to last. Let's try to get a soul's worth out of somebody in here. Not you! Anyone but you teleporting such and such. I guess that just calls it. Yeah. Alright, here we go. This is what I need. Desperately. I forgot he spawned. Goodbye, 700. You know, in a way, that's almost better to just take the pressure off, but in another very real way, that sucks. So much for my upgrades and such. I just forget it's inside and above the elevator. Not that I even need to go in this one. I don't know what I'm doing. Racked with grief, I'm making terrible decisions. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we now have nothing at all to rescue. We just have to progress. Past the Soul Master, if at all possible. I will head back that way. Though if my performance thus far is any indication, we are not ready for the Soul Master. Oh, come on. Get up there, you! Readjust my position. I do apologize. I see that in the chat. Die! 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 Yep. Your wish is my command. And in a game like this, it's all too easy to comply. Hello, hello. It is so nice to see you guys. Peter! It's me. Do I like popcorn? The snack? Yeah. I suppose caramel corn is probably my ideal favorite, if you must know. Not what I wanted. Didn't want to be down here. No, not at all. Here we go. These teleporting guys are just the bane of my entire existence at this point. They make it so hard to get back here. with any sort of health intact. Not the snack, the DJ. DJ Popcorn. Not a fan. No. I find his beats to be rather harsh on the ears. Especially after about 2.5, 3 minutes. Just harsh on the ears, those beats. Alright. So, let's heal all the way up. See if that leaves us with any mana to spend during the boss fight. Probably not. I'm gonna need a quick refresher on his various moves. Remembers that I can usually get a few hits off on him. He's hovering there before the battle begins proper. But then after that, I'm having trouble. You know, when the battle begins proper is when I start to perform poorly. And if there's one thing I'm familiar with, it's performing poorly. In the theater and otherwise. What are you doing? How dare you? Alright. Did not get past him. Alright, come on. Heal up. Getting a touch better at seeing that coming. However, the dash, not so much. Got me. Alright. It wasn't bad for our first time back. Let's head back that way. I would really like to see what's beyond, as it seems rather exciting. But I know I've been forcing you to watch nothing but this boss battle for like an hour now, solid. For which I apologize. If I could end it, I would. We're back. Sometimes I'm pushing the exact wrong direction when I ascend to the next screen. And it's like an instant return. It's like I'm playing air hockey and the disc is quick. Doesn't have to think-thonk-thunk through the machine very much, no. I'm right back. Right back in play, playing one of the worst games ever invented. Not Hollow Knight, I mean air hockey. I mixed my metaphor up a little too much there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hollow Knight, please. Don't take it out on me. Do hit it. Do hit it if it's not too much trouble. Good lad. Let's get an elevator. Yikes. Oh, come on. I was jumping. I was leaping. I was making my grand escape. Not in time, though. Who's playing the pipe organ? It's gorgeous. Davy Jones, is that you? You're playing the pipe organ. Don't do anything weird. Don't do weird techniques. You know I'm sensitive. Alright. See if we can get these helves back. Helves plural. I'll take it. And into the Soul Masters arena. Now get both of your hits this time. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I might be able to go for a third. If I'm very lucky. Rats. I'm not very lucky. That was just a horrible waste. What a horrible waste. Get too close to him. Don't be so low that you get hit by that. Ah, that was so quick. Hello, hello. So nice to see you there. Welcome to the Death Arena. One of your favorite songs is 42 minutes long. Ooh. Which song be this? So I often find myself with 42 minutes to kill. And so many targets. I mean... Gotta get back into the rhythm of it. Into the rhythm of the night. Whoa, whoa. Or rather, the rhythm of the tears at this point. Into the rhythm of the tears. Don't do it, I beg of you. Oh, you did it anyway, despite my constant protestations. My desperate pleading. And my saucy backside. Just die. I've had enough of you. Just die. The 42-minute long song is, let me pause it just in case, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence by Dream Theater. Progressive metal, said with 2 fingers up and 2 fingers down, I imagine. It covers a different, each degree covers a different aspect of mental health. I love it so much. That sounds fantastic. I will have to find 42 minutes to kill. It shouldn't be hard, because I have to procrastinate from editing. No, I can't edit. I can't listen to my own voice. I have to listen to 42 minutes of this song. No. I swear, it's necessary. Genuinely is. If I have to hear another minute of my own voice, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose the grapes, the marbles, all of it. Some of them are frozen. Oh, treat. Oh, cool treat. Now don't bite it. Don't bite it on the way back. That would be a mistake and a half. Why don't you get higher when you do that? I wish you did. That was close. That was good. That was bad. Quite terrible, really. Not the time to heal. Okay. I wish he was consistent with his downward slams. The fact that he can cancel it halfway through and then do it a different way seems wildly unfair to me. Like that. That little fake out he does. What is that? I should be taking advantage of hits I can get during that little maneuver as well. We're learning. We're learning. Okay, that's just a little phase change. That goes quicker. Teleporting quicker than ever before. Good for him. That's further along than we've gotten in prior, so I'll take it. Okay. 3 health. Oh, you got me. I feel foolish. And the double. Fair enough. Don't get too close. Don't get too far away. Oh, man, that was going so well. That was going so well until I got too close and then too far away, respectively. All right, we at least saw a small phase change. Consider that progress. It would be awfully nice to find some pale ore. I do wonder if that's locked behind him, or if it is perhaps somewhere I've already been to that I could, well, let's say cheat and look up, and then return with more damage done. But now, no, never. More damage done, that's not for me. That's for folks who know what they're doing. I appreciate that rather generously timed spawn. Thank you. This guy is the absolute bane of my existence. Just beating the hell out of that lever. Yeah. Okay. Blob, would you like to join us? Would you like to join us, Blob? There you go. Little flaily arms. Oh. Couple of cuties. Go ahead and get full health. We'll have a little bit of mana to work with. I appreciate that. Hello, me. Jump into my chest cavity and be still. Alright, full health, full mana. What about confidence? No? No? Running on empty? Okay. That's fair. We'll just do it like Elden Ring, then. Oh, I hate getting caught in a situation where there's no winning because of the direction I chose 2 seconds ago. I got my one hit in. Hurts so bad in my feelings. Then I think should rise quicker. I'm not sure why it does not. Pick the wrong direction again. Alright. One last bit of health remaining. Wrong move. Oh! That was a very quick second phase. I hope it continues to be that quick. But now don't fudge it on the second phase, how about? Why are you changing it up? Why are you doing little dashes and leaps, sir? You've been studying with the Bolshoi. Get out of here. That was nice. I think we're slowly getting there, but maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. And on the part of my beleaguered thumbs. Ooh. But that's what weekends are for. Beleaguering one's thumbs. Accentuating one's inevitable carpal tunnel syndrome. Yes. I love it. Yeah. Huh. I really need a more reliable way to be taking this guy out before he destroys me. Be preferable. We're getting there. Full health. Grab a little of this soul action. Get some more on the way down after we face ourselves. Ah, it's hideous. I hate looking in the mirror for self-reflection. Actually, I think it's kind of cute. My inner demons are Alright, there's very little time for healing in this arena. Well, I jumped too high. Off to a bad start already. Come on now. Well, picked the exact right spot. Why? You sick such and such. Ah, wasted. Come on. Ah, picked the wrong direction. And didn't get high enough. Great. Great. So many tiny little mistakes you can make in this arena that are just devastating to your ability to survive. I did not even get him into phase 2 that time. Not even close. Ugh. Okay. Okay. At least we spawn in such a pretty and serene area. That's the only silver lining here. I'm just gonna take a moment to think about the books and what once was, with Cornifer's sweet cheeks just lying over here. How dare you stand where he stood? Pile of detritus. Moving on. Back to the arena. Yeah, do something normal like that every time, why don't you? Stop pirouetting with your triple sow cows. I have faith. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. But most of all, you see, I have no confidence in me. Just those first two things I mentioned. None whatsoever in myself. Heh. Man, I love that elevator. I'll take that, thank you. Why have you ganged up? Why have you ganged up on me? Let's get healed. Probably should have done that before. Probably should have done that. Is that correct? I don't think you can should have done that. Alright, wrong button. My Dark Souls dashed again. Wasted my scant mana. Good one. Keep doing that. Keep doing the standing in place and shooting everything. I appreciate that. I should have gone for it. I should have. But didn't. Ow. Why don't you rise? Alright, that was off to a good start and just a terrible finish. There's so little time for healing, and so little room to jump past him. Rats. Part of that went very well, and I'm proud. The other part of it, I just... Let me past. For goodness sake, sir. Your girth is blocking the doorway. Your girth is stretching the door frame. So let's do that again. About the first 5 seconds of that battle. Do that again. And then change it up completely in the second half. It's probably my, least favorite trope in video games is bullshit enemies that have floaty things around them to shield themselves. I hate that. That's genuinely one of my least favorite things. So to have an entire boss based around those things, oh man. But I shouldn't complain. I am but a humble knight in this land of tribulation. And I signed up for it. Only myself to blame. But your little floaty bits of bullshit. Alright, got both that time. Good, good. His normal thing. Ah. Shouldn't have taken that. That seemed a little quick, frankly. This is going quite poorly. Give me a moment. Give me just a moment. No, why did you go that way? Why did you continue to go that way? Oh man, I just ended it for myself by pushing my face gently into his suddenly corporeal butt cheeks. I genuinely don't know if it's gonna happen at this point. I don't know like how much health he has left, if there are more phases. We've only gotten him past that first little phase. And frankly, my skills just aren't living up to the task. What skills, I hear you ask? And fair question. That is a fair question. Catching up with the chat. Agreed. Hate it as well. Yeah, it's like... Don't have... You can have a shield, that's fine. Don't have a moving shield. That damages me. I don't understand. Nobody thinks it's fun. Nobody's glad to see it happen. I appreciate consistency in my enemies. That's what I'm trying to say. And I guess one could argue that that moving shield is consistently bullshit, so it counts. It is so nice to see you guys, despite my griping. I do appreciate your presence here. Thank you for bearing with me through these many failed attempts. If we have to drop out of this guy's arena and just go try something else, we absolutely can. I don't mean to be wasting your time this badly. I had just hoped that maybe we could get lucky. But the more I try to force it, the less lucky I become. Alright. Ho. Wipe down the hands. It's gonna be fine. Just get our 2 hits in, that's all I care about. Good boy. Good hits. Ah, come on. It's like a psychological thing at this point. I'm focusing on them to the point where I cannot evade them anymore. What a shame. Come on, that was high enough. I swear if you play back the footage, you'll realize that that was high enough the entire time. Don't hit me, I have nothing to live for, please. And he took my only chance to heal. Ah! I have less to live for than ever. Or more accurately, less to live with. It would genuinely be hard enough if that's when he died. That would be fine with me. Rats. Every time he does that, I run right into him, thinking, that's how dodging works, right? I've got the invincibility frames. You don't. There are no invincibility frames. God, how I wish there were. How I yearn. My young, turbulent heart thumping for the invincibility frames that do not exist. Up we go. I'm all quiet and pensive because I'm trying not to complain now. And I have nothing else to say. Get back to the witty comments once I retain a piece of my ass. Just a single piece, I beg of you. I'm back down here now. Great, great. You can live. You can live, Blob. I think we've come to an understanding at this point. Hello again, me. I'm sorry. Put you through a lot lately. I put us at odds more often than I should have. There's also the level of time you have to heal in this arena is less than stellar. There is no time. And I'm sure that's a trend that will continue. My days of healing during the boss arena have come and gone. Oh, I wish any of that worked. They seem sometimes to be weirdly precognitive, and they expect me to be able to do that. That's not gonna happen. It's really my best chance to heal, run away from it, run back, over his silly face, over his silly waves. Try to be precognitive about where he's going to teleport to. There's 3. That's the first time. Rats, I so wanted to have enough time to make it. Didn't at all. I wasted all of my heals. Okay. Try to be precognitive. Didn't work. Rats. Rats again. Phase 4? Is it? I've caused a spatial anomaly. I've really disturbed his balance. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry so much of it was required. He's back. Never mind, more patience is required. More patience than ever before. Just have to survive that bit then. Doesn't survive the bit. I'll really use a second to heal here. Darn. That was not it. That was not the second to heal. So do I need to go all the way over again from scratch then? I guess we'll find out. I hope that I can leap down into that, I guess, what is officially his second phase. Those first 4 were just a cruel ruse. Fair enough. However, my historical treatment in this game is any indication, it's probably all the way back to the start. And if that's the case, I'm a little tired of this particular battle. We'll see what happens. It could be that we have to go look up the location of pale ore before continuing. What was it that I even got from him? Like, what was that ghostly face I briefly acquired before it all went wrong? Oh, thank you. Up you go. Up and over. Out of this hideous, hideous screen of ours. Alright. Souls are in the same spot as ever. It's not a great sign. That's not a sign of greatness. Did I get anything noticeable here? Nope. I surely did not. Okay. Yep. Back to one. Everybody take your places. That's just sad. Not gonna have height on that one. Too much height on that one. Alright. We're back to our Goldilocksing. His face. No reason for that. No excuse. Okay. Okay. How about you just immediately go into the, blast breaking phase? Just immediately, now that I did it once? Any chance you'll take pity on me? No? Darn. Okay. Well, now we know we're all the way back to the very beginning. I don't want to continue beating my head against this particular wall of ours. What a largely difficult game. So I'm going to briefly check and spoil for myself wildly. Is the pale ore past this man? Or is there any way I can grab another one before we do this battle? Because, yikes. It says there are 6 pieces. Yeah, you pretty much need to... I mean, every single one of them requires beating a boss that's harder than this guy, is what I'm learning. So... You're expected to be able to take him down with your current upgrade level. I mean, fair enough. So yeah, I don't want to keep doing this, genuinely. I've had about enough of the Soul Master for this session, but I do apologize. I was so hoping to be able to make some progress here. We've been dying to him for 40 minutes. Do we have any other options? We've lost 700 plus, probably 800 plus Geo at this point. I can't quite recall if we looked down that middle section in the City of Tears. Is that where there was just like a locked gate? Otherwise we could drop all the way to the bottom and try to go right. It's probably another locked gate, if we're being honest with ourselves. Oh, I appreciate that. No need to apologize. Always happy to be here. There's a little need to apologize. That is a tough situation It really is. Okay, so should I go running around looking for extra things, wasting even more of everyone's time? With those 700 plus we lost, we would have been like halfway to the lanternfly, which is where the, like, bulk of our remaining unexplored paths are stuck at. We need that lantern item. I don't think we can go many of the other places. Obviously, there's that acid bath situation back down in the fungal wastes under Queen's Station that I didn't fully pillage. There's the word. I did not fully pillage. I'm also not sure if there's any point in returning to the daddy of said babies at any point. Like if I got enough of his babies for him to give me a little something, I'm not sure. I don't know where those thresholds are exactly. And it's also been a while since we've returned to like the Forgotten Crossroads gondola area / the charm shop. However, I've lost all of the money that we could have spent at said charm shop. And I don't think we have the key item or whatever it is, some sort of letter we need to push through the tram to get it active again. I feel like we need a story item for that. So my question at this point is probably, are there any bosses I've run away from that are less hard than this guy? Let me just try to find a quick list of sequential bosses and see if we can get something going here to make your time with it. I do dearly appreciate it. Because maybe I'm doing this out of sequence and that would make me feel better, because otherwise I'm just bad at the game. Which is, yeah, it's pretty likely. So, if I had to guess where I am now, based purely off of these lovely descriptive titles, I would say Into the City of Tears, Soul Master. So it does say I could do the Mantis Lords before that point. We've done Hornet, we've done the False Knight, Gru's Mother. That seems like about the only other options. So I guess we should head back to Mantis Lords and try to take them out first. And then maybe we'll get some sort of upgrade that will help us here. That's my best bet. So, up from the City of Tears and then over to Queen's Station, or should we just walk across the railings we've created in the fungal wastes and go down? It's about equidistant either way. I think I'll try to actually walk it and avoid the tram. So, thank you for listening to that wild rant. Here we go. We have a plan. Actually, what I should do first, before I get up there, is, since there's really nothing to lose, you have fun, sir. You enjoy my physical body. That's for you. It's a little gift. Well, I guess if I die right here, I'm gonna have to work pretty hard to retrieve them. It's not as if I'm trying to get the Geo, I'm just trying to get my soul orb restored. Where'd you go, me? Oh, I would love to know. Did I walk past myself? Where in the hell? It's just put me down a level? For no reason? Okay. That makes no sense, but okay. I'll go down a level. How do I get over there? Down and up. On again. Okay. This is not where I died. I hate to tell it to you, but it's not at all where I died. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Soul orb restored. Let's see if we can get back to the bench to restore our health as well. And then we can begin our journey. So sorry for the detour. We're detouring. Wait, go back to the bench first, just in case. This is the plan. This is the way. Alright, now we're on. We'll try to do this in sequential order, though the fact that there are 3 Mantis Lords does not make me happier about fighting them first. The fact that the Soul Master, though he persevered for so long, has that many individual phases and continues to teleport like an absolute madman the entire time. Oh. We'll work our way back up to it. Or maybe we're stuck here for all time. Okay. What a shame. What a shame it is. Try to go around. Okay, I'll go up and then over. Yeah. Is this a dead end as well? That seems strangely unfair. Okay. Okay. This is the genuine reason why I have not played this game, until now, though I think that it's absolutely gorgeous and tightly made, like a delicious puzzle box. It's so very difficult. And I am genuinely not much one for challenge. I'm not one of those people who finds it satisfying and, like, really, what's the word? Proud of myself at any point, ever, for any reason. I can't feel that emotion. So all I really do is get sadder and sadder. I guess we should go back up and teleport to Queen's Station, then. That seems to be about our only bet. Thanks. It's an awful lot of soldiers. Awful lot of soldiers. No idea where I'm going now. Back. Back, you fiend. Alright, yeah, we just have to work our way up that side. Anybody want to die and give me healing magics? Anybody at all? No? I don't want to go all the way back to the bench, but fine. But fine. Because I'm going to die otherwise. Alright, here we go. Let's try to get up these platforms. What a shame. Slippery little booties got me again. I wish you jumped. I wish with everything in my spirit and heart, and what very, very little remains of my soul, that you had jumped instead of what you did. Okay. Hey, guess who's back at the bench? It's me. I just want to make it through to the stag. I know I could take you guys out one at a time, but I don't want to fight. I just want to make it through to the stag. And so instead I'm drawing all 3 of you onto my tight, perky little bottom. Which is making it worse and worse for me, genuinely. please leave off my tight, perky little bottom for just one moment so that I may escape. Thank you. Okay, let's go this way. Here. Jump onto that one. Hello, my dear friend. So desperately nice to see you. Would you mind taking me to Queen's Station? I've got some Mantis lords to fight. Attack them? No. That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, so I'm going this way to the Mantis village. I probably want to go past it and hit that bench. Otherwise, it's kind of a long way back from here. We'll try to do that. If there's also any of those, like, mask fragments, etc. I could get before we return to the Soul Master, I should get them. Would only be the right thing to do. Hello again, Corniver. Alright, we're back in Pogo Town. Okay, I can go this way. But maybe this is just the way back to the... Yeah, I probably want to go the other way to get to the bench. This is the way to the acid bath. And this is not the time for the acid bath. Thought you were healthier than that for some reason. Sorry. Little overkill there. Homing fungus. Just get out of the way of that. And this way? Yeah, I think it's this way. Sorry. Didn't mean to faceplant on your soft and yet sharp body. Sharp body. Almost back. This is all starting to look so startlingly familiar. 2 health remains. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ah, 1 health remains. I'm starting to wonder if it's going to be fine. No, not the acid. I was so close. Rats. Back to the start. At least that was a good refresher course. My, 8th or 9th refresher course of this area, which has still been surprisingly necessary. At least we're seeing some beautiful environments. Even if no game is actually being played, we're seeing some lovely environments. Is there any way I can shortcut it from higher up? No. Good. Glad we checked. Alright, this way, lest I end up in Acid Town. Still have full health, so I won't even worry about grabbing some extra soul for now. Just hope that trend continues. Unwisely hope. now I can finally go this way. Unless, of course, I want the bench, which I do, in which case I have to go the other way. I keep forgetting about the bench. Alright, we're back. Fair? I mean, 100% fair. And I keep not seeing him for some reason. He blends so well into the mushrooms beyond. Now don't hit the acid. Walk past. Where are they? There he is. Hey. With 1 health remaining, we've synced ourselves to the bench. So, now, from here, I have to go like halfway up, right? Can't go straight across, but I can go halfway up into Mantis Village, down the big pit. We're getting there. We're getting there, meaning right back into the acid. Good, good. Don't dive down. It's actually never what I want from you. It's never what I want from you. How many times do I have to say it? And yet every time I manage to be facing straight down when I try to do that. It's the combination of having to point that direction in order to pull off a pogo, and then needing to quickly switch it, that is just leaving me completely undefended and sad. Alright. Moving on. Not that. Not that level. I was like, yeah, it's the pit that I'm looking for. No, it is not. Jump over the acid first. And now this will be the pit that you're looking for. Avoid the spikes. Do. Find the secret side passage. Avoid the spikes again. Avoid his steely blade. And you're back. Now heal your sexy booty. Alright. 4 health, I'm gonna have to try for it, because there's no other way to get soul down here. Unless I jump back up here. Fine. You got one. I'm proud of you. So is your grandmother. That doesn't help. That's just put me right back where we started. I wish there was a soul renewal thing, like a lobster tail here. That would only make sense. But I guess not if you're trying to make the game difficult, so fine. Fine with me. That has not left me with more health. Especially not as I continue to get savaged by mantis blades. Alright. So now I have less than ever before. I wish there was any kind of easily soul-grindable enemy type down here, rather than the only guys I have consistent trouble with. But I guess that's not true. I have trouble with all guys. Frankly, it's the machismo and the thinking they're better than everyone else. That's what I have a problem with. The constant condescension wrapped in some sort of mask of nurturing There's a couple of things I have a problem with, let's be honest. So now we have 2 health. We had our chance at 4, we had our chance at 3. Now we have 2 health. And that's fine. I'm just gonna die and go back to the bench. I'm done with it now. Wanting to live and me have gone our separate ways. Yikes. Let's try some dashing on that next time instead of the jumping sideways. Let's try some dashing. Alright, back to my favorite corner. That's not the pit. Remember. Remember for next time. I always just get so excited. We're almost home free, I think to myself, and then I dissolve slowly from the legs, beginning at the legs. Oh, hey, me. Thanks for that. Alright, immediately go. Go now before you lose it all. Alright, try some dashing. Not for that specific move, but you know, maybe next time. And that is really hard to counteract. And really fast. Ably performed. It's always such a shame when you cause yourself the killing blow. You just gently press your face into his back while he was completely unawares. And die. Let me catch up with the chat. A highlighted message. Look here, you glorious badass. Stop doubting my friend. Unlikely. Though I appreciate the sentiment. This game sure has a way of popping your little self-confidence bubble. Irreparably. That's what we like about it. I'm back down here. Wasted. Wasted a piece of health I so desperately needed. Again. All right. It's gonna have to do it. All right, I gotta just get the rhythm of these guys down, and I'm sure it will be a lot easier. Not into the spikes. Anywhere but into the spikes, my friend. So don't put your face directly into his spinning blades. Yikes. This does not seem easier than the Soul Master, though I trust them that it genuinely is. Especially since we haven't even seen the final phase of the Soul Master, presumably. Well, of course, we haven't seen the final phase of them either. It's the getting there that's so troublesome in this one. I feel like there must be an easier bench to pick somehow. As there's just a couple of choke points in this path that are rather difficult. Give it another try. Thank you for your patience again. I do appreciate it. I have not spent any time grinding out for, like, necessary upgrades in this. And so maybe that's what we just have to focus on next session instead of trying to make any boss progress. Would be just trying to get better mechanically. Okay. I wanted that hit. I wanted it so bad. Not sure I have time, but we didn't have time. We tried for it, though. That's all that really matters. Don't jump, just dash. Again, it's that, like, precognitive thing that I find so difficult. They expect you to know where he's going to be at the end. I do have the magic blast. The problem is I so desperately need to live. I'm not doing a good job at either thing, though. So it's like while he's on the wall doing his little rotating scythe maneuver would be a great opportunity to savage him with a magic blast, but I have nothing in terms of magic to spend for it. That's not gonna help. That's also not gonna help. Now I basically... Oh, that's not gonna help. I basically have to take them down for the soul now. Why are you here? Nobody invited you to this party. Bed sheets? Who invited that kid? One more try. Let me see what time we're at here. Just over an hour. One more try, probably either way, and just due to the nature of how poorly I'm doing, I think I will have to move back to my editing and try this at a later date. I do appreciate your patience with me. Sometimes you just have those days where it's not going to work out, and that's okay. You just have to get yourself, you know, some cocoa and move past it. Tried to slash me on the way past. It didn't work out. Hey guys, how are you? It's me again. I'll wait. Well, you have fun. You just have fun on your little jungle gym. I'll be over here. I so believe that that should give you some sort of invincibility, Frames. It's only right. It's only fair. He went low. I was expecting him to go high. Not the time for it, rats. Not the time for it again, and I've wasted any mana that would have been, you know, necessary to pull it off. Okay. Well, there's the worst hour of this game I have ever played by far. I apologize for no progress whatsoever. But I will go finish my editing and dust myself off, and we'll try it again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I appreciate your time. I'm sorry this was just a meaningless hour. But we'll try to have some more fun next time. Thank you, and bye for now. Smooches.